So hi everybody, welcome to week 3. I hope you've enjoyed the videos so far. My name is Ellen and I'm here to tell you a little bit about mindfulness, how to bring it into your life for peak performance in triathlon. So DCT is coming soon. I hope you're looking forward to it and I hope the hints and tips that I've given you have been of benefit to you so far. This week I wanted to talk to you about the present moment, and mindfulness is described as being the practice of bringing your attention to the present moment with full acceptance and non-judgment. And how we do that is through our breath and through our senses. So why come to the present moment? What's the present moment all about? Well, the present moment is the only moment that we have. It's the only moment that we can do anything about. The future is a figment of our imagination. The past has already happened. This moment is the only moment that you can do anything about. But what tends to happen in life is that it's busy, it's crazy, it's frantic, it's always on. We've always got social media, we're always running from A to B, we're never really in the present moment. And mindfulness asks us to cultivate more moments of being present, because when we're in the moment, we can be more effectual. We can actually get things done in a better way, and all of our attention then, it isn't scattered towards the future or lingering in the past. You bring all of your attention to the present moment. And a bit like the story from week 1, when my friend brought all of his attention to the bike, stopped thinking about the run, stopped thinking about the swim. When he brought all of his attention into that moment, into that kilometre on the bike, his cadence went up, his power outage went up, his heart rate came down. So that was a really physical kind of feedback for what my present moment awareness can do for us. But it can do that in every area of our life, not just obviously in our triathlon too. So if I asked you a question, I would like you to think about it for a moment. And if I asked you how you got to work this morning, what were the details of it? Who was on the bus or the train or on the car? What was the weather like? What was going on around you? What would you be able to tell me about your experience? Or would you be able to tell me much, or would you be able to tell me anything at all? And chances are, for most of us, we won't remember anything about it because we live our lives on automatic pilot. We have these habitual responses, these habitual kind of states of being, that we go to work in a certain way and we've our head down and we're thinking about, what's coming up ahead, but we're never actually in the moment. So mindfulness asks us to wake up from that feeling of being an automatic pilot and come to the present moment. And I talked to you last week about, creating the new beliefs, the positive beliefs about yourself, and we're working with limiting beliefs around your race. Well, automatic pilot and coming off automatic pilot into the present moment will help you to come off those habitual responses that we have of, oh, I'm just not any good runner, or I'm not good on the bike, or I don't like the bike, or I'm going to drown in the sea, or whatever it is that is that belief. So coming to the present moment, because it's the only moment that we have. It's really important part, and they found in the laboratory that the more that we practice present moment awareness, the more the cortisol level, which is the stress hormone in our brain, it starts coming down. Our body comes off that state of high alert and stress that we run around our lives on, and we come to the present moment and our energy levels go up. So coming to the present moment doesn't mean, and a lot of my clients say it to me, it means, God, if I come to the present moment, I'm just going to be so blissed out in this moment, I'm not going to do anything, I'm going to become really ineffectual, I'm just going to sit here underneath this tree having a great time, and that's going to be it. That's not it at all. Coming to the present moment is about, what do I need to do now to create the future that I want? What is it that needs to be done in this moment to create that future for myself, rather than worrying about what's coming up in the future? This really came true to me in my own running. Actually, a couple of weeks ago I was out for a run, and I'd started off for a 12-kilometre run, and by kilometre 3 I was already thinking about the lunch that I was going to have at the end. I couldn't wait for that lunch, and I found that from kilometre 3 to 6 I sped up. My form was terrible, I was running way too fast, and by kilometre 6 I was just wrecked. I was like, how am I going to finish this? I can't walk, it's going to take me ages to walk 6 kilometres, I've got to run home. And I realised then in that moment, through my own mindfulness practice, that I was way ahead of myself. And I came back to that moment and I stopped, took some breaths, readjusted my form and started off again. Instead, thought to myself, what do I need to do in this kilometre to get to the next kilometre? What do I need to do in this moment to help me with the next moment? And as I said, I readjusted my form, I used my arms more, I pulled in my core, I ran in a better state, I had some water, and I finished the run in a much better way. this week, then what I've recorded for you is a formal practice that will help you to come more into the present moment. And also that's going to be available to you via the website, and it's a 10-minute meditation that you can use at home. And for all of these meditations that I've recorded for you, you can use them again and again, and please feel free to send them to anybody that you feel might be interested in this as well. And the informal practice, so the way to bring mindfulness into your life this week, is my suggestion to you is a bit like my run. At moments throughout your training, tune into your form. Ask yourself, what do I need to do in this kilometre, on the bike, on the run, or in the pool to help me? What is it that I can do in this moment to help me with the next stage? If you find that your mind is constantly racing ahead, maybe even use the auto lap on your Garmin to bring your attention back. That's my cue. Where is my attention? Bring it back into the moment. Notice how it feels. Notice how it is to have your attention way ahead, and then notice how it feels physically in your body to bring your attention into that moment, to tune into the form, the sensations that you're feeling. Asking your body, developing that dialogue with your body. Is there something you need to eat? Is there something you need to drink? And your body will start feeding that back to you, and making those necessary adjustments as you go along as well. So thank you for listening, and my name is Ellen, and hopefully I'll see you at the next video.